If you're working in AutoCAD and you want to turn off constraints, hide those constraint icons, or delete constraints that are already in your drawing, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll walk you through the fastest way to do it step by step so you can clean up your drawing and keep your workspace easier to manage. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more AutoCAD tips and software guides. Let's jump in. First, open AutoCAD and load the drawing you want to work on. Before you change anything, take a moment to make sure you're in the correct file because the commands we're about to use can affect how constraints behave in the current drawing. Now, if your goal is to stop AutoCAD from automatically creating new constraints, you'll want to turn off constraint inference. To do that, click in the command line and type CONSTRAINTINFER, then press Enter. AutoCAD will ask for a value. Type 0 and press Enter again. This turns off automatic constraint creation, which is helpful if you don't want AutoCAD adding constraints while you draw or edit objects. Next, if you also want to hide the constraint icons on screen, there's another setting for that. Type CONSTRAINTBARDISPLAY and press Enter. When AutoCAD asks for a value, type 0 and press Enter. This does not necessarily remove the constraints from the drawing, but it does hide the visual display of the constraint bar, which can make your workspace look much cleaner. Now let's say you already have constraints in the drawing and you want to delete them completely. For that, type DELCONSTRAINT and press Enter. AutoCAD will prompt you to select the objects that have constraints. Click the object or objects you want to remove constraints from, and then press Enter to confirm your selection. AutoCAD will delete the constraints attached to those objects. If you want to see the constraints before removing them, you can use a helpful optional command first. Type SHOWCONSTRAINTS and press Enter. This will display the constraints so you can identify what's attached to your geometry before you delete anything. It's a great way to double check your work, especially in more complex drawings where multiple constraints may be present. So to quickly recap, if you want to stop new constraints from being created, use CONSTRAINTINFER and set it to 0. If you want to hide constraint icons, use CONSTRAINTBARDISPLAY and set it to 0. And if you want to remove existing constraints from selected objects, use DELCONSTRAINT and choose the objects you want to clean up. That's the full process for turning off and deleting constraints in AutoCAD. It's a simple set of commands, but it can save you a lot of frustration when you want more control over your drawing. If this video helped, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next AutoCAD tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.